Hello. So, oh no. Hold on. Okay, hello. I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. I know I'm in bantu knots. Natural hair people know exactly what's going on. I did these yesterday, and so I'm just hoping they turn out exactly how I want them to turn out. But I just wanted to do something. I've been trying to film a video for a little while now, but hold on. Yeah, I've been trying to film a video for a while now, and I just wasn't sure. I had like two videos I filmed, but it just didn't feel genuine, and I don't know. I have this off and on thing with trying to make a YouTube channel, and really the on is like because I want to do it, and the off is because one, I didn't have the means to do it, like camera editing, all that, and then I guess the fear of like what people would think. But I'm trying to get to a place now. It is so hot in my room. First of all, look at my pants. Nickelodeon. But anyway, I'm trying to get past the point of like caring what people think, because everybody's a little afraid to do something. So like whatever. But anyway, I wrote down what I want to talk about, because that was another problem, is I would turn the camera on and be nervous and not know what I was doing. So this is a get ready with me, and I'm going to talk about anxiety, college life, and working out. Details will follow those three things, but that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I'll get that later. No, I'm going to forget. I'm thinking about, I bought this curls. I don't feel like going to get it. I really should. Another time. No, I'm gonna go get it. I also don't know how much like storage I have up here, so when I'm not talking, I'm wasting space. I'm so out of breath. Okay. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Anyway, I don't know how to do that focus thing, and I don't know if it's gonna work. But bro, working out. But anyway, this is something I heard good things about this brand, and I just wanted to try it out. This isn't even, it's a hair product, but you take it. Like let's take a tablespoon. I brought whole measuring things up here. Take a tablespoon each day, and it's the Curls brand Blissful Links Liquid Hair Growth Vitamin. And it's supposed to strengthen, grow, and maintain healthy hair. Helps with no breakouts also, and optimizes metabolisms and supports, preventative skin health, and promotes healthy and thick hair and nail growth. Something I struggle with. I've had dreads twice, and I cut them off, obviously. And this is the second time I've had a fro, and I'm being more attentive and caring towards it, because the first time I didn't care. But I was going through a lot of stuff. But anyway, I've got some water here. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not like the most tasty thing. But you take it once a day, like every day. Once daily, I could have said that. Filling. I can't talk proper English. Filling this little table. Oh. I have like butterfingers. And my hands shake bad like I'm an old person. It's really weird. I'm about to take this, so. There's that. It really doesn't taste that bad. I'm just kind of dramatic. But it doesn't taste like candy, but it doesn't taste like... If you ever had apple cider vinegar, nothing close to that. But it's not like... I wouldn't drink this for fun. Anyway, moving on. That wasn't even the point of this video at all. But it's a get ready with me, whatever. But I'm going to take my hair out. and hope for the curls, because I hate doing my hair. I love natural hair, but I hate doing my hair. So if I don't get the curls that I want, gonna be pissed. I'm about to spray some of this coconut. Is it coconut? Yeah, coconut milk cream of nature leave-in on my head. Using my little mirror here to really look. But basically, I gotta remember to talk to you because I'll sit here in silence real quick. But I basically just wanted to talk about some things that I've been wanting to talk about anyway. But I feel like it's hard for me to start making the videos I was trying to make if I don't start here. So that's what I'm doing. Okay. I kind of overdo it. So just gonna do that. Get nice and moist. Yeah, I wanted to talk about anxiety. So basically, I have anxiety. I don't really know how to segue into that. Yeah, I have anxiety. And I used to take anxiety medicine. Let me turn this off. I used to take anxiety medicine. And my anxiety, I think there's variations of it. I haven't done my education that much into the background of it all. But I know that my anxiety was more so fear. Put oil on the hands. Prevent frizziness. My anxiety was more so fear of death. I'm trying not to get too dark, but I'm also trying to be honest. Fear of death, like it used to cripple me to the point, like it would creep up on me. And I used to not really be able to tell the difference between if I was having a panic attack or anxiety attack, and there's a difference. But I was having anxiety attacks because I would be thinking about it. A panic attack is more of all of a sudden kind of thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. And I would have anxiety. Death was my biggest thing that I was anxious about. And then that happened more so after my great-grandmother had passed. And then my grandfather passed like 2 weeks after her. And that's kind of when I really realized death was real. Like when you're little and growing up, and hopefully you're not having like a bad childhood, but when you're little and growing up, you don't really think about death. You shouldn't. But, and I never did. But then when I called her my nanny, she wasn't a nanny, but that's what I called her. But when my great-grandmother passed and then my grandfather passed, my mom's dad, I was like, whoa, we really died. And like, that's when it started for me. And I didn't share that with my parents. I didn't want to worry them. But it definitely kept me up at night. Like, I would be laying down thinking about my great-grandma or my grandfather and then other relatives I never got to meet once I started realizing that they were gone because they stopped breathing. I used to sit up at night and really, like, think about it and then think about it some more. And then I look funny. Start hyperventilating. It was really bad. And I did that from middle school all the way to freshman year in college, as bad as it was. I didn't start taking medicine until college because I didn't express what I was going through, so I didn't reach out to get medicine. Yeah, and the medicine helped a little bit, but kind of like, I'm also ADD, but kind of like how my ADD medicine affected me, it made me, I just didn't feel like myself. And I realized the thought was still there. Like, I still was thinking about it. I just was no longer having a panic attack because it made me so calm. An anxiety attack. But I stopped taking the medicine because I just didn't like how it made me feel. I was too relaxed. Like, I feel like I couldn't enjoy things on both medications, both ADD and that. So I stopped doing that. And, well, long story short, that's that. I just wanted to give you the background on my anxiety, kind of, so that I can trickle into this next topic, which is the college life. College. Well, I'm graduating in May, on May 11th. This isn't like I didn't finish or something. But it was a long time coming. I definitely struggled. I struggled all throughout grade school, kind of. And I've always was told I was an AB student, which I can be, but it would take all the studying, which I wouldn't do. But people would think I wouldn't study because I was lazy. Yes. But I also didn't study because I didn't believe in myself. Like, confidence is a big thing. And if you don't have confidence, it really affects a lot of things in your life. At least for me. I'm going to speak for myself. And I'm still slowly learning how to be confident. More confident. I'm definitely more confident than I was in grade school. And I'm definitely more confident from even last year. But what was I trying to get at? Oh, I don't know. I went from being on academic probation to making dean's list twice to, I'm pretty sure I made it last semester too, so 3 times, to now I have honors. But that was a journey in itself. And speaking of the honors part, I have honors. I have a 377 in my cumulative, which like my major GPA, like for what I'm studying for, which is therapeutic recreation, bomb major. I have a 377, which blows my mind. But overall, I have a 3.0, like 3.0.2. And I'm only taking, the way I set myself up is I ended up taking anatomy last, which beneficial and maybe not, but it's nothing I can do about it. Here I am now. Did I take my laptop? I definitely, shit, what was I going to say? Here's the ADD trickle line. I hear my parents talking and I totally was trying to hear what they were saying and continue my conversation. Yo, I forgot. What was I saying? Oh, with waiting to take anatomy, I set myself up to the point where now all I'm taking is anatomy. Like, I'm not a full-time student. I paid this semester out of pocket, which was a whole ordeal, but I paid this semester out of pocket. And so they seem okay. They seem all right now. They're juicy, whatever. Anyway, I paid this semester out of pocket, but what has me anxious is that, I mean, it's always been in my hands, but definitely right now, what grade I make, that's a little fuzzy. Whatever grade I make right now will determine if I wear that yellow thing around my neck walking across stage or not. And my parents, my mom went to UVA, and my dad went summer everywhere. He went to summer everywhere. The man has several degrees. And my dad has like 6 brothers, all doctors, or all got their doctorate, PhD type stuff. Like, and my mom, she was the first person to go to college in her family. She graduated with honors, I believe. And like, education is a big deal in my family. And my dad's a Nigerian, and it's really a big deal. I don't know if anybody has foreign parents, but like, education's a big deal. Okay? So, being that I always struggled in grade school, I just kind of felt like the odd man out, like the ugly duckling kind of. Because I also have cousins. All my uncles have kids. And they're all smart, doing these things, graduating early or whatever. I mean, there's a few of us who all struggle. But for the majority, we all have the same stress that our dads put on us, meaning my uncles and, whatever. Like, education is serious, and basically, like, live up to it, or, we're going to be looking down on you. At least that's how they made me feel. And it's true. But, so that, I just always felt, I guess that's kind of why I didn't try to, I would be kind of nervous to try my hardest, because I'm like, I guess I would rather just not do it and know that I failed for that reason, instead of it being like, I tried hard and I failed because I was stupid or something. And I know that now that I'm older, I'm like, I wish I didn't have that mentality. I just would have tried. Because now that I've just been trying, I've been succeeding. I got dean's lists and like all that stuff. But life's a learning lesson. But that's where we are. And yeah, that's how college is going. And I'm hoping I graduate with the honors. That I want to do that for myself, because if I was in grade school, I didn't graduate high school with honors. I graduated with a 2.8. 2 points away. or however many that is away, 2.8 to 3.0, I could have had honors if I just would have tried harder at some point throughout high school. But everything happens for a reason, yada yada. Like, because of that part in high school, I got into every school I applied into, just didn't get enough money to support me going there. So my mom fortunately had this coworker who, I'll mention that again because she has relevance. But anyway, had this coworker that had a son that went to the school called UVA Wise, and I got into every school. I applied everywhere and got in, but I applied to Radford and UVA Wise and didn't get in. I got into Radford spring semester, so basically I would have to go to like TCC, community college, or whatever, or and then I got into UVA Wise when I didn't technically. They admitted me for their bridge program, which is like basically to get your math and reading skills up because you didn't show that you did that great in high school. But like my point of getting to all of that is like, even though I struggled and like didn't have belief in myself and had anxiety and all that stuff, it brought me to like my best friends. I made two of my best friends who are like sisters to me by going to UVA Wise, and if I didn't struggle, I wouldn't have went there, you know? So everything happens for a reason. I wish I didn't have to meet that way because of that reason, but it is what it is, and we were there for each other that year. That first freshman year was crazy. Maybe that'll be another video. But yeah. So anxiety, college life. And I just want to say, like, I went from academic probation to dean's list. Don't give up on yourself. That's all I have to say about that. And you know, looking at these curls, they seem all right. Bantu knots is where it's at for now. I don't have it in here. It's Cantu, but it's like in a jar. Not like the bottle type thing with the pop cap, but like a jar. It's like a cream curling something, but that's what I've been using. I use that, or I use Shea Moisture styling milk. Both of those styling milks tend to do better on my hair. Okay. I just hadn't done my hair in a while. My friend Chelsea, who I met at UVA Wise, my sister, I love you. She always did my hair freshman year. So like when I got dreads again and then I got this back, I'm like, dang, I don't live with her anymore. I have to do my own hair. But yeah, anyway. Moving on. I wanted to talk about working out. Wait, let me finish my graduating part. Oh, that girl, when I was talking about my mom's coworker. She got me basically into UVA Wise, and then another part of my anxiety about this internship. I got an internship at this place called Holiday House of Portsmouth. Very excited. Shout out to them. Part of my future. Through my mom's coworker again. She put in a good word for me, and like, I'm so fortunate because she is the reason pretty much that and my grades, that I'm getting there. But it also makes me anxious. I don't know if anybody else can relate, but like when people talk so highly of you, it's like, dang, like I gotta live up to that. And so like everybody there, like I came in for the interview for the internship, and they were like, oh, you're our intern, like already calling me their intern. So I'm like, gulp, okay. And I've just been learning about, like I have everything in here, like it's crazy just when you go to school for something and it seems like college goes by fast, but then when you get somewhere, well, obviously, yeah, it went by fast, but like college kind of seems like it's just day by day, and then like it's over now, and I'm like a super senior. I should have graduated in 2018, whatever, we making it. But it's just like, dang, everything I'm learning is really about to come into play. Like, I really got to know my stuff. This is what I'm getting my bachelor's for, okay. But it's just like nerve-wracking, and I'm trying not to let anxiety overtake me because it makes me kind of just want to be like, whoa, I'd rather do another year of school than like be a whole professional. But I'm ready for it. Like, I keep having to pep talk myself every day. I almost messed that up a little bit, but I have to keep pep talking myself every day because it's nerve-wracking. Like, becoming an adult. Like, I'm an adult technically. I'm 23, but I'm really about to be doing adult things. And I'm so fortunate I have parents that like aren't rushing to kick me out like, okay, you graduated. Because some parents do that to their kids in high school. You're 18, get out. The lot of my parents would do that to me, I would be somewhere dark. And not visually, but like in every sense of the word. So I very fortunate I have parents that hung on to me despite maybe me showing that I didn't care, or like I may have been showing that college. I don't know. But I'm just glad I have parents that aren't gonna push me out. My parents were like, stay here as long as you want, build up, save, build your money up, save, and just prepare for my life basically. And I'm like, I'm so grateful for that. And I still have it in me to be a bad kid, I guess, person, whatever. But I'm not a bad person. But like, I used to be very difficult to deal with, and I know that. And so that's what just makes me, as an older person, so grateful for my parents, because you know when you're growing up, a young teenager, young kid, you just think your parents are evil, don't want you to have fun. But there was something my dad, Jesus. There was something my dad told me. I should get my pic to really see like how this is going. That looks crazy right there. Um, I'm saying so much. I'm so sorry. Oh, there was something my dad's dad, who I did get to meet. I went to Africa, everything. That was so great. Anyway, told him and all his children. You know, he had several brothers. It was actually 9 of them, but anyway, nonetheless, a lot of kids to instill good values in. And my dad said that his father told him that why spend your future today? Like, and I used to just, being a little kid, stubborn, hard-headed, mean. I was mean. I was like, yeah, okay. Bye. Don't care about that. I'm going to do what I want to do now. But I understood the older I got and the more he kept saying it. Never gave up on me. Love you, Dad. I understood it. Don't spend your future today. Like, we always want to go out, either spend our money on these things that seem important, but materialistic things really aren't. When you're gone, you can't take it with you. That used to be a part that haunted me too, with my anxiety about my phobia of death. But anyway, moving on. We're coping with that. Like, why do all these things now? Go out and party now so we can live in the moment, which is still good to live in the moment, but just think about the long haul. You can do this amount. I don't know how to put it into words too well. I'm still learning. But basically, don't spend your future today. By meaning, I take that as, don't put all your eggs in one basket, or like, don't waste your potential, kind of like on what could be. Like, you're so focused on the now and like the things that will make you temporarily happy, when you can work hard and enjoy those things all the time because of the work you put into it. That's my spiel about that. So moving on to working out. That's something else I wanted to talk about. Obviously, I just said moving on. But I'm trying to hurry up. I don't know how much time I have because my storage. But anyway, I used to play sports all my life. I did karate. I did dance, ballet, if you want to consider it a sport, which it is. Because them calf muscles to do them hard. I did soccer, field hockey, top passion of it all. I love karate too. My mom took me out. I don't want to get into that. I was always active. And with being so active, I ate how my friend called me. I messed up my video, but I'll just add this in there. But being so active, I ate how I wanted, and it never caught up to me because I ran a bajillion miles or whatever to shake it off. So once I graduated high school and stopped playing, I continued the eating habits, but didn't work out as hard. So that caught up to me. I had a flat stomach for a majority of that, grade school, whatever. And then I got to college and, started picking up some stuff. And I was like, oh, whoa, what is this? Excuse me. I don't know, like, I totally forgot what I was going to say. But basically, I lack discipline. Like, I realized once I stopped doing that stuff, it was hard for me to get back into a routine because I always had a coach or an instructor, or like for karate, a sensei. Like, I always had somebody, do this many things, come on, let's go, yada yada. And so, like, I didn't have that anymore, so it was hard for me to, like, go because I didn't have a reason. I didn't have practice. I didn't have a game. So it's like, but then I'm still eating that way, still not working out, so I'm still getting bigger. And I really, like, I made a lifestyle page called Lifestyle Chi. And that's, I, I'm always trying to, I'm always finding myself trying to like pick myself up, and like that's the reason why I made that channel or that Instagram page, because I thought, I was like, okay, if I make this page and I add a bunch of people I know, it will hold me accountable to like living how I want to live, and like yada yada. Wrong. And I've had so many attempts of like trying to be consistent with working out and diet, and those are my two issues. I mean, I have other issues like anybody else, but I mean, my two issues with why I'm not losing weight is diet and consistency and working out. And I really want to get better at that. Like, I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but somebody is slamming doors. What's wrong? I had this goal for myself. Like, it's even on my little organizer calendar up there. I told myself, now I don't mind saying, I don't mind saying my weight. Like, I'm not shy about it. The heaviest I've been is like 242, I think. And right now I'm at 235. But sometimes I'm 228. It depends on what I eat the night before. But whatever. I don't know what I really am. But I'm between 228 and 235. Big. And luckily, my body, shout out to God, is set up how like you really couldn't tell I'm that heavy. And sometimes I forget I'm like that big. I don't forget. That's a lie. But like, it's easy to hide because like sometimes I can wear a crop top and I don't look like I'm close to 240. Sometimes I'm bloated and I do look pretty big. So it's like I just want to get, like, I feel like I'm in a fat suit. And like I can't take off, which I could take off if I would be consistent, but that's my problem. And that's a couple videos I was trying to make at first that just fell off because like I would be good for a day and then wake up and eat ice cream and cake. And I think that's a part of like, it's hard to admit it, and I feel kind of selfish sometimes because I know people that really suffer from it, like, so visibly. But I do kind of have, like, I guess a little bit of depression. I don't know. I know I have anxiety. But, yeah, it feels weird saying that out loud. I get so low sometimes. Like, I can wake up really sad, and I'll just be like, man, forget those goals. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. I'll just be a big person. And then, of course, afterwards, I'm even more sad because I know I didn't need that. Oh, that was my dad. That made me lose my train of thought for a second. Oh. Sorry, I painted this thing and the doorknob handle thing totally came off. Yeah. But this video is already pretty long, and I don't know. And like right now, I just got in my head about why I even post this, because who's gonna watch it? But and I always will kind of put this disclaimer in there, like, and I don't care, I'm doing this for myself. But like, it's human of me to care, and I do want to reach out to people. But yeah, so I don't really know. And I try not to follow like these like fads of like, I don't really know where I'm getting right now. I'm really in my head right now. Like when I say I overthink, like my closest friends know, I overthink hard. Part of the reason why I have anxiety, because I overthink and then I get scared over these things I come up with that don't happen most of the time. But I also tend to get scared over things that do happen and I make it worse, if that makes sense. Or I like really try to put myself in other people's shoes. Like I had a car accident last Christmas, like 5 days before Christmas. Me and my dad both did. I'm already afraid of death, so that did a little something to me. When from my dad's accident, we went to the car pound or whatever, and there was this person there who lost their son, and in the car accident, but it was crazy because apparently that person's son had tried to kill himself earlier that week. So then it just got me to thinking. I'm like, man, here I am. Like, I was sore. I had an accident. My car flipped. But it totally took away from how I felt about myself. And then to know that everyone has a story. And I was just looking at that man get his son's things out of that car. You already thought you saved your son, and then he went and killed himself anyway. And I'm not trying to make this channel so dark, but I'm just being honest. My overthinking self started looking at every car. I'm like, yo, every car here has a story. And I just got in this, I was just in my own head. And my dad knows me. And I said that, and I was like, dang, every car here has a story. And he was like, don't do that. And it just stopped me. I'm going to try not to do that with this channel. I can't lie to myself and be like, I don't want people to watch it and like it and share it, whatever. Because I do. That's why I'm doing this. But I also want to really feel what I'm saying when I say I'm doing this for me. Because I say it before, but I mean that just so you like it, you don't, whatever, I don't care. Which I don't care because I shouldn't care what people think, but I do care because I want to impact people in some kind of way. Or just be myself and people can relate. And because I watched this YouTuber called Life Being Death. Now, she's a stoner. But I can relate to her because she talks about stuff when she's doing what she's doing. And I relate so hard. And she was talking about anxiety, even when you go out and you do stuff and you kind of have the fear of what people may be thinking about you or whatever. She has a really bad people anxiety. And she was basically saying, and I kind of related that to my working out. And she was basically saying instead of making all these plans to do something and then you go to do it and you put so much up on yourself to do it. I hope that made sense. And then you don't do it because of the fear of whatever it may be, people, or fearing you're not gonna accomplish it, so you just don't do it. And I'm trying to take that into all accounts of my life, but definitely I took that as motivation for my working out. Instead of being okay, 2-a-days, I'm gonna do this, that, and that, and that, and that, and I don't do it. I just eat some ice cream or something. So I'm gonna just go with the flow, truly go with the flow. And I'm I guess my inner self got tired of trying to fake the funk, I guess. And I'm just here it is. So what I'm gonna tell myself is I'm gonna edit this video. I wanted to have a song, an intro and outro, but I got copyrighted the last time I tried to do that, and I have yet to figure that out. Still learning, but I do know how to edit a video. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to post it, and then I'm going to share it. And I'll probably still be crippled by the fear of what people may be thinking about it, but I'm going to have to learn to cope with that because that'll come if I decide to pursue this. I have a quiz to take for anatomy, and my friend that called me earlier was calling me because she's going to help me. And I do want to do it on my own, just because I just get nervous. Anyway, I know I'm going to call her because it's time and I need all the help I can get. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because that would be cheating. I'm not going to do that. Here's my first video. Yeah, my hair turned out alright. I don't know what I'll do for the next video, but we'll, I said, go with the flow. I really like these, actually. I need to get my hair done from graduation. If anybody has any suggestions about that, help me out. Because I don't feel like figuring out how to make my cap fit over my fro. I'm going to get annoyed and I'm going to want to take it off. And then I'm going to have a weird dent, and I don't want that. So, should I pick my hair out right now? No, I don't feel like it. Yeah. So, I hope whoever watches this enjoyed it. I don't know. But I'll make more. And we'll see how that goes. And I also will keep you updated on this. It says, anyway, it says keep it refrigerated. That's why it's sweating, because I got it out the fridge. But I'll let you know how that goes, because I'm interested myself, because my nails don't grow normally, if that makes sense. My nails grow to a certain length and they just break. And I want to see if that really helps, because I always try the vitamins and stuff. again, never consistent. But when I was for a little bit, I didn't notice anything. So that's all. I don't know. I don't know exactly when I'll be back, but I do want to be consistent, and maybe I just won't have an intro outro so I can just get stuff done. And as time goes on, maybe I will figure out how not to get copyrighted and add something in there. So have a great whatever time of day it is, and thanks for watching.